Hey, it's Josiah Novak, and welcome to the True Transformation Podcast, the top fitness podcast for men who want to get ripped, naturally boost testosterone levels, and use fitness as a tool to not only look and feel better, but improve all areas of life in the process. Welcome to the show. Buckle up. Life moves fast. Let's make it count. Let's talk about ways to increase your protein intake. I'm actually in the process of writing a blog that is outlining how to increase your protein intake. And I'll share a few of the tips with you today. I'll go through a few. First one, always build meals around your protein source, right? So like when you're meal planning and you're going through, okay, I'm going to eat this, this, and this. Make sure the meal that you're planning starts with what your protein source, the main protein source, is going to be. If you're making pasta, and you go, okay, I'm going to have these noodles, I'm going to have this sauce, we're going to have bread on the side. Like there's no protein there really. But if you go, hey, I'm going to start with making these lean turkey meatballs, it's jam-packed with protein. I'm going to add some Greek yogurt to the sauce to add even more protein. All of a sudden, you got a high protein meal. Instead of it being like a 15-gram protein meal, all of a sudden it's a 45-gram protein meal. A couple other things you can do. Snack on Greek yogurt, great addition to your day. Low-fat Greek yogurt or non-fat Greek yogurt is great. You can also make your own protein bars. There's recipes out there that I can share inside the blog that are awesome. You can make your own protein bar and not get the ones from the stores that are packed with other crap, but you can actually add more protein and make it a full-fledged, hardcore, high-protein bar. You can also include flavorless protein powder in recipes. You can try fat-free cheese in recipes if you're worried about adding additional calories. Fat-free cheese is basically just protein. There's like a couple grams of carbs, but it's tons of protein. You can also use egg whites in recipes. Keep protein bars handy, or if you make your own or if you get them from the store, just have them on hand wherever you are, at your office, at home. Increase your protein serving sizes at meals. So if, let's say, for example, you normally have like 3 ounces of chicken at lunch or 3 ounces of fish, bump that up. If you're eating out at a restaurant, ask for additional protein. Have 5 ounces instead of 3. You start to add a significant amount just at each meal, not by having more meals, but just having more at that meal. All of a sudden, hitting your protein goal becomes a lot easier. Protein is definitely something that a lot of people struggle with, but it doesn't have to be a struggle with a little bit of planning. Protein can be snuck into meals. Like I said, you can add things that don't even taste like anything. You can even, like, let's say you order a pizza and you're like, hey, I'm going to have 2 slices because it fits my calories, but there's just not a lot of protein. Cook up a little bit of chicken or turkey sausage or something and add it to the pizza. All of a sudden you have a low-fat protein source that's being added to a meal that, might not have a ton of protein, but you can add your own protein. Don't be afraid to do that. Many more tips coming in the blog, but you'll have some things to start with now so that you can start hitting that protein goal.
Thanks for listening to the True Transformation Podcast.
Make sure to subscribe and leave us a review. Come back next time.